Good morning and welcome back to the YouTube channel of Old Bloke Crypto on Australia Day, 26th of January 2024. Happy birthday, Australia, and happy Australia Day to all Australians and all who love this great country. Okay, on to the charts, looking at Ethereum. Once more, just like yesterday, you'll see that there is a continuing downtrend in the charts on the daily here. And we're 20 minutes into the new day, and you can see again, lower highs, lower lows, heading down towards that 200 EMA, stuck between the 50 and the 200. 50 currently 2309, 200 2017. As I've said before, if we get down to this 200 EMA, it's likely to be a wick and a quick bounce back. If you look down here, something to take note of is these volume bars on the daily to get going right back to October, and you see how there is, and this is your average, this blue line going through here, you will see how it's been fairly consistent for months. There's plenty of volume in the market and on both sides, which I'll go over in a minute, but that gives you an idea, A, of the interest in the market, and B, that when we do get these wicks like we've had here previously, they quickly get bought up by the market. So there's a lot of sameness, there's a lot of liquidity on both sides of the markets. But as I said, if we get down to this 200 EMA, looking for a quick bounce, and the same for Bitcoin, which I'll get to shortly. So let's have a look at one liquidity chart, and you'll see here that we're ranging, still ranging, or as some people say, chop, right in between these two ranges. So what have we got up here? 2264 odd, and down here around the 2167. So these can get tagged during the course of a 24-hour period, as you can see by the price action here, until we get a breakout. So these bands are tightening. And so as the squeeze goes on for longer, the breakout tends to be bigger on either side. It can be, but that's what you tend to find with these squeezes of price. Longer they go, the bigger and more expansive the breakout. So let's go along to our Coinbase liquidation map. Now you'll see here, this is the 1 day for Ether, and you'll see it's building up on either side. Again, as I was referring to that squeeze that's going on and the compression getting tighter and tighter, the bands ready to really blow. And so we can go right down here, as on that previous chart, down in the 2160s. There's a lot of liquidity there, and then coming back up, there's a big spike up here at 2260. So really a $100 range there that we can move into very quickly. So as you'll see though, it expands right down here to 2100, which is a lot of people are expecting us to get down this far, and I wouldn't be surprised. I personally wouldn't be surprised being one of them, because if we go back to this 200 EMA, where is it at the moment? It's 2017. It's coming up though. So the longer that this sideways action continues, the closer that 200 EMA down here, this 200 EMA line, is going to get to this point here. So to the bottom of this liquidity chart that we can see here. So anyway, that's the 1 day. If we go to the 7 day and we have a look, you'll see it's skewed to the upside, which indicates that the longer term move is to the upside, which we all expect. And as I was saying before, if we get that quick wick down to the 200 EMA, that's what I'm expecting it to be, like this, a quick liquidity grab and then a bounce straight back up. So if you look here, you can see this liquidity acts like a magnet to draw the price back up once this has been cleared out. So looking for that over the next 1 to 7 days. Hopefully it doesn't take 7 days, because like all traders, I like volatility and like things to happen. Let's have a look at King Bitcoin now. And again, the same. It is stuck between the 200 and the 50 EMAs. And you'll see even more clearly how the other EMAs are really trending down on Bitcoin now. You've got the 21 and the 12 here, and they're just curling over. The 12 is already below the 50, and the 21's not much further behind it, which all adds pressure, downward pressure to the price, or an indication at least that pressure is being placed on price and is wanting to come down. Current 200 EMA, 35,450. And so again, expecting a wick to come down to that level, which will be quickly brought up. And then let's have a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. Actually, I'll leave Bitcoin dominance for another time, but we'll have a look here at the ETH-BTC ratio, and which can be a bit of a de facto for Bitcoin dominance, but I won't go there right now. Have a look at how much this dominance, I'll try again, this ETH-BTC ratio has come back down to the 50 EMA here. Look at that. It's resting right on it. 50 EMA is currently sitting at 55.4. Basically the same, exactly the same. This is on the daily. Very interesting to see where this goes. ETH-BTC ratio, is it going to bounce? If it's going to bounce, it want to do so fairly quickly. It could come through down here and deviate and come back up again. But the next few days are going to be very interesting, because if it comes back through the 50 EMA and continues on down, well, that's trouble for ETH. Let's continue on down to that $2,000 mark, perhaps below it. If it does, I don't think it's going to get very far more of a wick type fashion. So I'm expecting that if it doesn't bounce here, we'll get a deviation and then a continuation above this 50 EMA. I don't expect it to continue to fall down below that and continue trending down. We'll see, of course. The market does what it chooses. Now, this video will be shared on our Twitter feed here in a few minutes. Like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow our Twitter page. This is not financial advice, never is. Stay safe, trade safely. Have a great Australia Day, and we will see you on the charts tomorrow. Thank you.